The way that you experience other people is a direct reflection of how you feel about yourself inside. And this definitely applies in romantic relationships. If you find that you are in negative cycles and negative patterns with the other person, a lot of times the easy way out is to try and blame that other person. We want to be the victim in the situation, and we look for everything that is wrong, that they are doing wrong. And if they would just do XYZ, then the relationship's going to be so much better. That's a common pattern that I see over and over again. And I've even found myself in the past slipping into that place of wanting my partner to change so that I can feel better. But the reality is that your partner is reflecting back to you what you feel inside. And so if you're unhappy with the dynamic of the relationship, then you need to start doing the inner work. You need to find the healing and the peace and the calm within yourself. And then that's naturally going to impact the dynamic of the relationship going forward. This approach can be helpful if you're trying to improve a relationship. If you are unhappy with the current dynamic and you want to stay with this person and you're looking for ways to improve the situation, doing your own inner work first is going to have a natural impact on the relationship as a whole and your partner. On the other hand, if you start doing the inner healing work and you start to realize that this person is more and more out of alignment with who you are and where you're going in your life, sometimes it can reach a point where the relationship is no longer working. And there's not a way to stay in the situation without making yourself small, without stunting your own growth. And so it's important to look at yourself and to think about, where am I needing to do my own work? How am I showing up in the relationship as a result of my wounds or my trauma bonds? And start addressing those things. And once you've addressed those things, once you've gone through that healing process, you're no longer going to settle for breadcrumbs. You're no longer going to settle for inconsistency. You're no longer going to be willing to spend time with someone who's not showing you the love that you desire. And so it's a natural filtering process. Once you are more confident and solid within your own emotions and the way that you are feeling individually, that is naturally going to influence the dynamic that you have in relationships with other people.